Today I'll show you how I make a delicious chicken and vegetable stir fry. The chicken is tender, the vegetables are on point, and the sauce is thick and easy to make. I start by making the marinade with 1 teaspoon of a finely grated garlic clove, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper or ground white pepper, 1 teaspoon of low-sodium soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice wine. You may omit it or replace it with water or chicken broth, 1 tablespoon of unsalted chicken broth, and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Mix it until the cornstarch dissolves, and that's our marinade. I use a boneless, skinless chicken breast that weighs 1 pound. I rinsed it, dried it with a paper towel, and trimmed the fat. I slice it in half, and then against the grain into 1/8 to 1/4 inch slices. And straight into the marinade it goes. I massage it very well. Let the marinade penetrate the chicken. It smells good already. The garlic makes a big difference. If you want to skip the garlic, that's fine. But I have skipped the garlic in the marinade before, and the chicken just tasted bland to me. So after massaging it for about 30 seconds, I let it sit on the counter until I'm ready to use it. Now I'm going to make the sauce. In this small bowl, I'm going to mix 1/2 cup of unsalted chicken broth or chicken stock, 1/2 tablespoon of low-sodium soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of hoisin sauce with 1/2 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper or ground white pepper, and 1/2 tablespoon of cornstarch. Mix it, and that's the sauce. Now it's time to work on the vegetables. I'm using 1/2 of a sweet onion that I slice into 1/4 inch slices. I separate the strands because it's going to help me later. Then I just place it in a bowl and set it aside. I am also going to use a very small carrot. I scraped it with the knife, washed it, and I'm going to slice it into very thin slices diagonally. The carrot is going to sweeten it. And then I place the carrot in a large bowl. I'm also going to use a head of broccoli. I don't like a lot of stem in my stir fry, so I'll just cut around it, right at the base almost. If you like more stem, feel free to use the whole thing. But this is good enough for me right here. And you may use any vegetable you like. You may use green pepper, red pepper, snow peas, water chestnuts, baby corn, mushrooms. The possibilities are endless. And place the broccoli in the bowl with the carrots. I'm also going to use 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger and 1/2 tablespoon or 2 large garlic cloves chopped. Now I am ready to stir fry. I add 1/2 tablespoon of a neutral oil to my large frying pan. I turn the heat on to medium-high and let the oil heat up for 1 minute. The oil is getting hot, so I'm just going to spread it a little bit all around the bottom of my frying pan. Just like that. You can test if the oil is hot with a little piece of onion. You see how it's bubbling up around it? It's hot. So that's what I'm going to fry first, the onion. Spread it around the pan and let it brown on that side for 30 seconds. Okay, after 30 seconds, I stir it around a little bit. See how it's getting a little brown already? Let the oil coat all of it and let it brown again for 30 more seconds. Now that it has browned for 30 more seconds, I stir a little bit. I add the chopped garlic and the grated ginger and stir it again. I lower the heat to medium. Now that everyone is happily fried, I'm going to remove it from the pan and place it in a bowl. Here we go. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of neutral oil to the pan. Spread it. And now I am going to fry the chicken. Spread the chicken in one layer and let it fry on that side for 1 minute on medium heat. After 1 minute, I flip it over and let it fry on that side for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to add the vegetables to it. Mix it all together. Like that. Add the onion, garlic, and ginger mix. Mix it up. I stir the sauce because the cornstarch always accumulates at the bottom of the bowl. So make sure that you stir it very well and the sauce is ready to be used. Now add the sauce all over it. Deglaze the pan with that sauce. At the same time, you're cooking the sauce because remember, it has cornstarch in it, which is going to thicken the sauce. Let the sauce coat everybody. After you mix it, cover the pan and let it cook for 1 minute like that. Now that it has cooked for 1 minute, I add a mixture of 1 tablespoon of rice wine with 1 tablespoon of unsalted chicken broth. And let it cook some more. It looks so good and the smell is amazing, everyone. Turn the heat down to low, cover it, and let it cook for 2 more minutes. It's done. So I just uncover, just stir a little bit. Look how nice, everyone. How easy is this? Anyone can make it. And it's ready. This is so good. Thick sauce, the way I like it. The chicken is tender. The onions are still a little crispy. The broccoli is not overcooked. It's still green. Now the best part, tasting it. And let me tell you, it's great with jasmine rice, which I'm going to make later. The garlic makes it with that marinade, let me tell you. I have a little broccoli. The broccoli looks fantastic. It still has a crunch, you know, it's not soggy. And I'm going to try a little carrot with onion and more chicken. How about I get a little bit of everything? There you go. This is the perfect bite. The chicken is killer. Perfect chicken vegetable stir fry. I hope you try my recipe. Thank you for watching.